For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. NBA YoungBoy's lawyers are requesting that he gets a pre-trial release because they're criticizing the authorities for a militaristic arrest, meaning it was, military, how they come in with helicopters and boom, boom, choppers and all this shit. They were saying that's way too much for just a rapper. So let's go over the article on what they're arguing, trying to get him out of there. Attorneys for YoungBoy Never Broke Again, who was arrested in March of this year after the government obtained a federal indictment on weapons charges, have requested that their client be granted pretrial release. In court documents obtained by Complex, dated June 7th, the White Teeth Artists legal team noted that the arrest warrant was issued on March 10th of this year, while their client, whose real name, Contrell Golden, was on the state bond for the same alleged conduct. According to the attorneys, they were blindsided by what they described as the inexplicable tactical decision by the government. Per YoungBoy's legal team, federal officials in Baton Rouge contacted authorities in Los Angeles to orchestrate his arrest instead of, as they argue, would have been more appropriate, reaching out to them about arranging a voluntary surrender. So they're going to make an argument that they went too aggressive on this. Also revealed in the filing for pretrial release is that according to YoungBoy's lawyers, the title of the aforementioned operation was Never Free Again. Damn, that's some savage shit, man. These police don't play. YoungBoy Never Broke Again, YoungBoy Never Free Again. In another document viewed by Complex specifically on FBI digital evidence laboratory process reports, the operation is also referred to as Operation Never Free Again. Damn, they want NBA YoungBoy locked up for life. They're tired of his ass. Operation Never Free Again. That is... Man, sometimes police are just clever with these names. It's crazy. The massive and wildly unnecessary militaristic display of force and intimidation to arrest an individual for a status offense who is already on bond for the same charges at the state level and represented by counsel for a highly visible and public figure who has no prior history of fleeing law enforcement created a dangerous situation for everyone involved when law enforcement could have simply contacted Mr. Golden's counsel and arranged for a voluntary surrender. Attorneys for NBA YoungBoy, Gil, Knipe, and all these other people drew filing of the firm law said in the pre-trial release statement. Bunch of lawyer names. Attorneys also pointed out that the seized firearms hadn't been used in any illegal manner. Furthermore, both firearms alleged to have been possessed by YoungBoy were claimed by others who were detained by law enforcement officials. So other people are taking the hit for NBA YoungBoy, which that's what they're supposed to do because YoungBoy is the breadwinner. In April, U.S. District Judge Shelley D. Dick ordered YoungBoy to remain detained pending trial. That same month, YoungBoy pleaded not guilty to the federal weapons charge. In May, YoungBoy released a video for his latest single, White Teeth. He was also recruited alongside Rod Wave for Kawhi Leonard's Everything is Different. This is a good defense. I don't know, though. Militaristic approach. They could have put people in danger. I don't know. I think YoungBoy was running away too. So from what I remember, I don't know if that's 100%. I heard he was running away. They caught him somewhere else. So to say that he's not a fleeing suspect, their argument is that he's a public figure. So it's harder for a public figure with that many eyes on him to just, flee. If it was a random person like you and me, it would be very easy for us to flee and get lost, in the whole world. But NBA YoungBoy, he's famous. So it's a little bit, that's really what their argument is going to be is like, hey, this guy's famous. Where the fuck is he going to flee to? Everybody knows who he is. That's their argument. And that he isn't fleeing and that the guns aren't his and that militaristic approach could have been that could have been dangerous to the community and all that stuff. And that's a good argument, but I don't think because he had a case in Baton Rouge and then now in Los Angeles, there's only so much that the judge is going to overlook. If it was just one case, And then their argument that the Baton Rouge police could have just contacted Los Angeles and been like, yo, bring him in. We need him. And that's another good argument. But if they got some shit called Operation Never Free Again, they don't give a fuck. They could care less, man. They're going to figure out a way to get NBA YoungBoy locked up for a long time. Operation Never Free Again. They don't want him out, period. So I'll keep you guys updated on this. That's a crazy title, man. Operation Never Free Again. Like, police got specific things for specific artists. That is an insane title, man. These cops are pretty funny and clever, man. That's a funny ass title to come up with.